Oh, good. All right. Happy Easter Monday. The celebration continues, and we're going to celebrate with failure. We can make failure our best friend. How do we do this? And why should we do this? Because the good news is, I forgot to go live here. Good news is, you will always fail. That's a given. You will fail, I will fail. It's given. So why not embrace it? Make it our best friend. Make it your best friend. Make it my best friend. Rather than shine away from it and saying, oh, I don't want to fail. I think that's just the best way to look at it. Just think, why not? Just go for it. Why am I holding back? And just as I'm saying this, I'm saying it to myself. Let's make failure our best friend. Make failure your best friend. Make failure my best friend. Because the thing is, when you're able to learn from any bad experience and turn it into a good experience, you make a major transition in life. And we can get a great insight on the subject of this change that we will face at one point in our life. People change when they hurt enough that they have to. Think about it. If you hurt enough that you have to change, you will change. If you learn enough that you want to, you learn something, learn about something you want to change, or you receive enough and then you are able to change. Sometimes something disastrous happens to us. It's like a wake-up call, and then we're thinking, oh, I have to make a change. Sometimes the change lasts, sometimes it doesn't. But hopefully we don't wait till that experience happens before we make a change. We will experience painful experiences, sadly enough. But those are the ones that are more, let's say, kind of wakes us up and makes us think, I need to make a change. So, shouldn't let our learning lead to just knowledge. It should lead to action, and no other time than failure. Let failure be our way of learning to lead us to better experiences. If you think about it, we all went through this as toddlers, not even toddlers, as kids learning to walk. The first step, it's shaky, and you're going, and then you fall. Watch a kid learning to walk. It's a fascinating thing. There's no stopping a child that's learning to walk. The child will fall down, take the first step, fall, very wiggly first step, fall down, get up, take another step, fall down, get up again. Maybe this time, take an extra step, fall down, get up again. And there's a study that shows that before a child is able to walk properly, they take something like 10,000 steps before they're finally able to walk. I forget the exact number, but it's a lot of steps. Unless under extremely difficult and different circumstances, most of us, when walking, we went through that cycle. Take the step, fall, get up, take the step, fall, get up. We kept going, we kept going, we kept going, we kept going until we mastered the art of walking. Now, 20 years later, it's not something we even think about. We just do it because we've done it for so long and with so much practice. That's the same attitude we can have with things that we do that we fail at. If we need to course correct, then let's course correct and change. But quitting is when you actually fail. If you keep going, it's just another way of learning something that doesn't work that particular way. You just get up. And I know it's easier said than done, I know. But how else do we learn? By doing. So what is something that has been holding you back that you haven't taken that next step towards? For me, it has to do sometimes with starting a new project. I'm like, I'm not sure. So this month, I'm going to start the project I've been holding off for some time. And I'm going to be able to say, I started the project. So stay tuned for that. And I'd like to hear from you as well. Okay, I just saw some comments. Thanks for the comments, by the way. And I think sometimes pleasing people is not always the best, because you can't please people. That's just the reality. We cannot please people. Look for the story of the man and his son and the donkey. They tried to please everybody. First, the man let the son ride on the donkey, and I'm not sure the sequence, but each time they tried something else, the people they met said, no, why are you doing it that way? Either the son was riding, people complained. The man was riding, people complained. They both rode on the donkey, people complained. And then they both got off the donkey, people complained. They turned the donkey upside down, carried the donkey, people complained. So I think I've given up on trying to please people, because it's just not going to work. Well, at work, we should care about what people think, especially if it's our livelihood. As long as we're putting our best foot forward and being a team player, that's key. Being a key team player and ensuring that you're staying within the guidelines of work, not off doing your own thing. How well are you contributing to the team? I think that's because I don't know the full circumstances of what. Is someone giving me a comment here? I don't know the full circumstances